Hello, welcome to Midnight Messages. My name is Stacy, and we're gonna talk about it. What's it? What are we gonna talk about? So, I had to pause the vibe of the day because of incidents that happened a few weeks ago. My vibe of the day accurately predicted unalivings and assassinations. And therefore, I deleted them and removed them from YouTube land. The reason why I did that is because I don't really want to draw attention to myself as far as like predicting certain things, because if you haven't noticed, every social media app you open up and you find one of three things. You are either seeing a woman being stabbed multiple times in her neck and dying in front of multiple people that didn't help her, or you're seeing a guy, a dude's last moments as he gets shot in the neck and also pretty much dies on camera. And now you're opening up these apps and there's talk of the rapture. It was supposed to happen the 23rd through the 24th, 5th-ish. We are now, I believe, on the 26th, and I'm going to say it's pretty safe to say that a lot of y'all didn't get the memo. Just saying. Now, when the rapture comes, you want to know why you don't know the date and time? I'm going to tell you, because it's the day you die. The day you die is your rapture day. Hello? If you are a true believer, the day you die is the day they come and get your soul and bring you to heaven to meet God. That's if you're a believer in a religious dogma. I believe that there's a God. I also believe that there's multiple lower level gods. Like, there's one God that rules everything, but he couldn't do everything all the time, so he made more gods to help him out. Just saying. If a magic guy in the sky is a possibility, why can't he have like managers, task managers that are also at like not exactly at his level or her level or its level? Because God essentially is a bright white light being of truth and unconditional love. All right. You can't imagine God because what God is doesn't fit into what society believes. All right. So you can't imagine God with your mind, because to imagine God is seeing the unseeable. All right. So we're gonna leave it at that right now. I am going to be restarting my vibe of the day because I feel that I'm being called to restart the vibe of the day. I had to pause it because, as I said, my vibes for those 3 days that things were happening were extremely accurate. And I didn't know how to sit with that myself. So I deleted the uploads from YouTube, and I also deleted the videos from my phone because I feel that I just don't want to have the possibility of posting those specific ones now. That being said, I am coming back. I'm coming back with a vibe of the day. I'm going to be doing more videos, and I think I'm going to not only have the vibe of the day, but I'm also going to bring back Twin Flame Tarot. And I think I'm gonna bring back Spill the Tea Tuesdays. Cause, honey, we got a lot of tea to spill. And there's a lot of shit that's been going on. So what I want you to do right now is, because we talked about some of the shit that's been going on and how we're being bombarded from every angle when it comes to social media. What I want you to do right now is to take 3 deep breaths with me. So you can put your hand on your heart or hands on your heart if that helps. I tend to put mine on my heart and my stomach because it helps me feel the breath going in and out of my body. So we are going to do 3 deep breaths, and we're going to go in through our nose and out through our mouths. All right, ready? You can close your eyes, you can do whatever you need to do, but here we go. Breathing in. And out. In again. And out. One more time in. And breathe it all out. Now, what you can do to keep your vibration in a more heightened state so you can hear your intuition and not be bogged down by social media bombarding you with image after gut-wrenching image lately, what you can do to keep your vibrations high and also help facilitate in your healing process, because I know my trauma was triggered in the past few weeks. It's another reason why I didn't post. I wasn't in a centered state. I was heart focused and I was focused on my healing, but I wasn't living from my usually unconditional loving heart space. And I was living from a place of fear. I was living from a place of doubt. I didn't know what to think. Who can we trust? So I took that time for myself. But something that you can do every single day, well, actually, there's 3 things that you can do every single day that will help you clear toxic energy out of your life. They will help you ground and center yourself in unconditional love. And they will help you make decisions from a space of unconditional love as well. And those 3 things are daily meditation, 10 minutes every morning. That's all you need, not even. You could start with 5 minutes and work your way up from there. 5 minutes every single day. You wake up, you go to the bathroom, you come back into your bedroom, and you start your meditation. Okay? Me personally, I like to wake up, go to the bathroom, make a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and I come downstairs, and my meditation is usually staring out my back door, because it's like a big giant, it's a sliding glass door, and it's got a nice view of like a wooded area. And I love to do my meditations drinking a hot cup of coffee or a hot cup of tea and staring out the back. So what I do when I meditate, and like I said, if you only have 5 minutes and you want to do it while you're drinking your cup of coffee or your cup of tea, that is a great way to get those 5 minutes in any way you can. One of the other three things, the second one, is daily movement. Daily bodily movement for no less than 60 minutes a day. No less. You want to do more? Go ahead, do more. And 30 of those minutes should be outside. I don't go outside a lot of the time, but 30 minutes should be spent outside. Walking, running, jogging, doing gardening work. I do go outside to water my plants and do all that stuff. But again, sometimes you can't get outside. So no less than 60 minutes every single day should be spent doing some type of bodily movement. If you have stairs in your house, go up and down the stairs. That's fine. You know how jacked your booty's gonna be by the time like you do that every day for do that every day for a month, and I guarantee you your booty will be growing. I guarantee you're gonna grow that booty. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. So no less than 60 minutes of activity a day. That means getting up and moving your motherfucking body. Going for a walk, going for a jog, going for a run, getting up and doing some weights, throwing a weighted ball at the floor. You know, get up and move your fucking body. You're not a slug. You're not a sloth. You're not meant to be sedentary 24 hours a day, including when you're sleeping. That it's not normal. All right, I know it's not normal, but I do it myself, especially when I isolate. And I isolate a lot because it's how I process. It is how I process. It's how I work through my emotions, my feelings, and how I can be in a state of unconditional love for myself, because I know I need that alone time. I know I need that time for myself. Now, number 3. Listen, don't shoot the messenger, but drink your fucking water. Seriously. Don't shoot the messenger, but you need to drink your fucking water. And I'm not talking about the mermaid waters from Water Talk. That's chemically laced water, and it's probably doing you more damage than actual good. And I'm only saying that because anything that is 0 sugar gives me fucking migraines. And I've learned that when I'm getting a migraine because I drink something or I eat something, that's usually something that my body doesn't need to have. So I'm going to tell you, if you get a lot of migraines and headaches and stuff like that, now I do have a rare brain disorder called Chiari malformation. I've told you guys about it before. My brain is leaking out of my skull because it's too big and it's swelling, so it's being pushed out of my skull and into my spinal cord, and it's displacing my spinal column. So anyway, drink your fucking water. It'll help you immensely with your headaches. Same thing with the exercise and meditation. All right, that's gonna help you heal your body and feel grounded and connected and be able to de-stress. And once you do that, all right, because those three things are things that you need to focus on in order to keep your vibrations high. When the world is literally assaulting you with violent image after violent image, and it doesn't even matter if you have those fucking blocks on, those two things that happened recently were considered newsworthy. So therefore the images were not fucking blocked. It's okay if it's the news. And people wonder why I don't watch the news. And people wonder why I've been getting off of social media a lot. I'm literally just posting what I post, watching certain people's stories, and I'm off. Because social media got inundated with horribly toxic vibes. And I'm not talking about right, left, politics, religion. I don't give a shit. Dude, people are so toxic on social media, it's not even funny. Now, we are all safe in our homes and in our bodies. It is okay to not feel okay when shit is going crazy all around you, okay? It's okay to feel kind of chaotic and fucked up right now. It doesn't mean you're not healing. And if you're triggered right now, seriously, look at that. Look at that triggering. Why are you triggered? What is the actual root cause of that triggering? What is it? Look into that. Because that's where you're going to need to heal more. Because if you're triggered right now, like I was really triggered. And the fact that my vibe of the days were literally just spot on to all three of those days. I couldn't air them because I have respect for the living and non-living. Okay? As you guys know, if you've been following me long enough, my son's father passed away. It'll be 10 years, October 18th. Yeah, it'll be 10 years. Then I miss him so much, I really do. But I have respect for the living and the dead. And I believe that the whole world should have that respect. Period. I'm not picking a side when it comes to politics or religion. I'm going to tell you this. I am how do you say it? I'm an independent thinker, so I put on my registration to vote that I'm independent, okay? I'm an independent centralist. I'm a centerist. I don't think the right or the left is right, man. Y'all crazy. Either end of the spectrum, man, y'all fucking crazy. I can't. I think that we should start instituting some mental health things at this point. Because taking away mental hospitals was not a fucking good thing at all. It was not a fucking good thing to take those things away. There are a lot of people, especially right now, that could use a couple of weeks stay in a nice mental hotel, hospital. Because your thinking just ain't thinking right. Your logic isn't logicking right now. Your math is not mathing. Your thoughts are not thinking. You are lost. And I can't even follow where you're going because you're not making sense even to me, and I don't make sense 90% of the time. Just putting that out there. So now, what I'm going to say is, if you do those 3 things and you do them for no less than 30 days, no less, I say 90 just to get a good go in there. Those 3 things, you do them daily. You meditate for at least 5 minutes every single fucking morning. You exercise for at least 60 minutes. You get some type of bodily movement. That also includes yoga, Pilates. It includes weight training. It includes walking. It includes jogging. It includes gymnastics training. It includes running up and down your stairs. It includes doing yoga poses and holding them for a minute at a time. It includes calisthenics. It includes using your body weight in order to like do things, squats. You want to do a whole fucking 60-minute routine of squats? Be my guest, bro. More power to you. Squats and stairs are how you're going to grow your butt. All right? Trust me. Trust me. All right. I have done the education to be a personal trainer and a personal, a fitness and nutrition trainer, a lifestyle trainer. Yeah, I was on my last book and then certain things happen. Things happen all the time. I'm on the last class of that. I got into my last year of my bachelor's and they yanked my funding. My last fucking year they yanked my funding. Isn't that great? So I've also been working through that lately. Not to mention the mental hell I live through on a daily basis in my own head. So I've found for me in my healing journey and discovering my triggers and learning how to actually calm myself down, I have learned that those 3 things, if completed daily for at least 30 days, you will see a major improvement in your overall health and well-being. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. If you just pause and meditate in the morning before you do all the things. Pause and meditate in the morning. And I would even say add your exercise to your morning routine too, if you can. If not, do it at least 2 hours before you go to bed. Because exercise is a natural endorphin release, and it also makes you not motivated but energetic, so it gives you energy. So I suggest that you wait, after you've done exercise, you wait 2 hours to go to bed at least. And also drinking your water is so beneficial, not just for you, but for your body, for your mind, for your soul, for your spirit, for your health, physically, mentally, all of it. It clears out the toxins. It helps your kidneys work properly. Okay? This is cranberry juice right now because my insides have been feeling a little puny lately, and cranberry juice is like a natural detoxifier of your body. So if like you're getting some kind of ailment, like a UTI, even a URI, you put cranberry juice in your system, it knocks out any virus. I swear to God. That's just my experience. I'm not a doctor. So like, that's just my experience with cranberry juice and pineapple juice. Both of those things, if you take them when you're sick, I guarantee you will feel much better the next day. If your sickness is like a virus, a viral illness, or a bacterial infection, you will actually start to feel better the next day if you drink cranberry juice and or pineapple juice. They're both highly beneficial in the antioxidants and the antivirals and antibacterials. Naturally, they are. So I suggest if you're feeling puny, go get you some, and I'm gonna like be honest with you, pineapple juice works better than cranberry juice. All right, pineapple juice, it will knock an infection out of you in less than 24 hours. And if you if you warm the pineapple juice and put honey in it, that's a 1-2 combo, especially if you have like a cold or a cough or something. That'll help thin your mucus out, and it'll help it be able to move out of your lungs better. Anyway, I'm not a doctor. I just know a lot of things because I'm me, and I go on neurodivergent tangents of learning things for the fun of it, because I just like to learn things. Go back to those 3 things and just do those 3 things for 30 days. Meditate in the morning for at least 5 minutes. If you can go for 10, go for 10. You'll get even more benefits and it'll work even faster. All right? Move your body. Move your body for at least the bare minimum 60 minutes every day. That means you cannot bed rot for a whole 24 hours. Don't do that. Don't bed rot for a whole 24 hours. You need to get up and move around. Even if it's just marching in place next to your bed for 60 minutes, fucking do it. Just get up and move around. Because once you get the blood pumping, once you get the blood flowing in your body, you're going to start to feel better. Okay? You're going to start to feel better. And the more consistent you are with it, and the more you do it, the better you're going to feel. And don't forget your fucking water. Don't forget to drink your fucking water. All right? I'm sorry I haven't been here for a little while. I'm going to be making it up to you starting Monday. Vibe of the day will be coming back. This is just to let you know what was going on and why I had to pause and step back from everything for a little while. It was more because of my mental health and knowing what I knew about the vibe of the day that I had put out, that if you did see those 3 vibes of the day, they aired for 10 minutes probably each morning, because I put them up at midnight, and they aired for 10 minutes before I realized what was going on, and then I deleted them. So if you did see them and they were magically just disappeared, magically delicious, all right, and they magically just disappeared on you, I did that because I was scared of how accurate they were. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it at that, but I am gonna start Vibe of the Day again, and this time I am doing it for a full 30 days without any interruptions of videos. So I'm going to start Monday with the 30 days of Vibe of the Day. All right. As always, you guys know I love you. And if you stayed down for the ride and you caught my vibe and you want to be part of my tribe, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I need more subscribers. I'm trying to get to monetization. All right. Please. Once I get to monetization, I'm going to be doing a raffle. All right. This raffle is going to be for something. I don't know what it's going to be for yet. All right. But it's going to be for something. All right. And if you guys get me to 200, I'm going to do something for that too. All right. But as always, you guys know I love you, and peace.